Hello friends, again I'm today before you with the model answer of yesterday's question. If you remember, yesterday we gave a question pertaining to emotional intelligence. Now let us see what was that question and what can be the modern answer for that. Uh, Today we will be giving one case study. This we are doing in alternate days. So accordingly, let us see what was the question given yesterday. Now the question was, describe Goldman's five components of emotional intelligence. Illustrate how each can be applied in public service. Now, if you see this question is quite a straight, direct question. Now, only thing you have to, remember and write is all five components you have to list out properly. You have to explain, and then you have to illustrate it with examples from public service. So this has to be done, and then finally you have to conclude the answer. Now let us see how to start and what Daniel Goleman identifies five core components of emotional intelligence, each essential for ethical and effective public administration. So each of the components are very, very essential for ethical and effective public administration. If an officer wants to become a good officer, definitely he has to imbibe all these five components. And without that, definitely your administration will not be a good administration. It's very clear. So now let us say what are the various components. First is self-awareness. So now we need to explain what is self-awareness. What is self-awareness? Recognizing one's own emotions, triggers, and biases. A self-aware officer acknowledges personal limitations and avoids ego-driven decisions. For instance, a district magistrate handling public criticism can respond calmly without defensiveness. Because, see, once you are self-aware of your limitations and biases or emotions, you will not have much ego. And if you don't have ego, you will not face much problem also. So this is what very important quality which a civil servant should have. Emotional intelligence, a component of emotional intelligence, self-awareness. Now, example, as I told, you have to illustrate each with an example. So here the example is, district magistrate handling public criticism can respond calmly without defensiveness. Now, second component is self-regulation, the ability to control impulses and maintain emotional balance. Now, this is self-regulation, the ability to control impulses and maintain emotional balance, even in complex situations, I will say. So, in law and order situations like communal tension or protest, self-regulation ensures restraint, preventing reactive or excessive use of force. So this is again example has been quoted. This has been explained with some example. Third is motivation. What is motivation? Commitment driven by intrinsic values like public service rather than rewards. So this is motivation, that bureaucrat is strong, very committed for public service, for welfare of weaker sections, for welfare of poorest of the poor, rather than some reward or some other thing. Then what can be the example? Officers posted in hardship areas, for example, left-wing extremism zones, exemplify internal motivation by sustaining performance despite limited incentives. What is fourth component? Empathy. Very important component. Even Gandhiji has told, even virtue ethics also. So many theories also support that. Even Nolan Committee, ARC, every committee reports have recommended. Empathy is understanding and sharing others' emotions. As simple as that. It is key to inclusive governance, such as addressing tribal, now examples we are giving, addressing tribal displacement or listening to victims of caste-based discrimination with compassion. So these are the complex situations, tribal displacement or caste-based discrimination, etc., require a lot of empathy. And wherever poorest of the poor is there, where some welfare schemes are there, or welfare administration is there, definitely empathy is required. What is fifth is component? Social skills. The ability to build rapport, communicate effectively, and manage conflicts. So this is social skill. Now, this is essential in participatory governance, interdepartmental coordination, and citizen engagement. So, very important, because then your outside behavior is basically reflected in your social skills. So, it's essential in participatory governance, interdepartmental coordination, and citizen engagement. For example, in smart city or disaster management initiatives, etc., it will be very useful. Now, together, these components help administrators lead ethically, respond sensitively, and govern responsively, aligning administrative efficiency with constitutional morality. So, basically, in conclusion, we have sum and substance we have given, and also a positive looking, futuristic conclusion we have given. You will see that a number of ethical words, ethical phrases have been used here. I keep on telling to the candidates, uh, please have a list of, have a notebook containing a list of the phrases and terms which you can remember, which you can understand and use also in the examination, because that is going to fetch you better marks. So now this completes the answer of model question of yesterday. Now let us see what is the case study which we will be taking up tomorrow. Now case study is like this. A trans woman civil servant seeks maternity leave after adoption. Existing norms do not allow it. How do you reconcile equity, law, and institutional change? I will read it once again. A trans woman civil servant seeks maternity leave after adoption. Existing norms do not allow it. How do you reconcile equity, law, and institutional change? Now, this case study we will be taking up and for discussion and model answer tomorrow. Uh, I hope that you are, I mean, the videos which I am posting are quite useful to you. If you have any suggestion, you can give in the comment section. I will try to definitely incorporate whatever good suggestions come up. Now, thanks a lot for watching today's video. Tomorrow, again, we will meet with model answer of the case study which we have given just now. You may also think what can be the answer. And if you are interested, you can give your comments also in comment section. Thank you, one and all.